Hello everyone. Yesterday was tremendous as there was a great planetary conjunction in 0 degree Aquarius and the dawn of the new age of Aquarius. Now, uh, I was counseling some of my soul group friends for helping them raise the awareness of being in the 5D consciousness and helping them eliminate the past life programming within them. Mostly, yesterday was a day when most of us would have really hit deep into some of our past timelines, and that helps us understand why we are here in the planet for, and in terms of understanding what our subconscious labels are. Because mostly, if you go by what the society tells us to do, then you choose to have a label associated with you, which is why it is called a subconscious label, because you tend to go into the direction that is put forward by others, by the belief system of the society, but what others are telling you to do. The only thing that can help you right now is to believe in the reality that for the past 6 7 months we are all sitting in the lockdown, and that is the only thing that is helping you right now to make a choice of raising your frequency to the current frequency of the earth. Because if you think that the situation is going to get reversed, then that is futile. What is only helping you is to choose a life within the current circumstances which will help you change yourself, and easily you can transition into the new life that you want. Because already the earth's frequency have gone into the 5D consciousness, and from the day of the conjunction, that is yesterday, the age of Aquarius has started, and whatever changes that is going to happen now, this is only the beginning of a new era of the age of Aquarius. Because for when during the days of Galileo, which is in the 17th century, they had this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn about 400 years back. And whatever changes that is going to happen in the earth, this is only the beginning of that. If you are raising our frequency also along with the earth, then that will be ideal for everyone to live a 5D consciousness life. Now, I would like to explain to you what is 5D consciousness in the correct way, because it has got some prominence when we are in the 0 degree of Aquarius, as the age of Aquarius has also commenced incidentally with the conjunction. Aquarius, the age of Aquarius calls everyone to have more active participation with the community and society as a whole, because it brings us lot of changes in invention and innovation of new things, like it could be technology, it could be medicine, it could be herbal use of things that we have not heard or used before. This is the time when people will be collaborating collectively for raising the collective consciousness of the planet. It is not exactly an independent effort, and for such things to happen, we all should try to first stop pleasing others. Stopping people pleasing is the first thing that we need to do. Then only we'll be able to find the truth about ourselves and what we are supposed to do in this lifetime. If you are aware of timelines, uh, I think you can shift into a future timeline of yours by understanding any of the timelines that you have picked from the past. Like suppose you had a dream or a wish to become someone or something to do something in any of your past timelines, then you can pick up that timeline and start experimenting that particular timeline with your current self. And I'll help you with some lessons for helping you shift into the future that you always wanted. First thing we need to do is to eliminate all the subconscious programming and reprogram your mind to accommodate yourself to the new direction or the future that you want to choose. And reprogramming of the mind includes elimination of all, clearing of all subconscious labels. A label is identified to the form of what you are actually right now, or you tend to be someone that you uh, that others want you to be, and does it come from your innate understanding of what your true self is? That is something that you need to eliminate. We can do the subconscious channeling and help you clear your labels, past life labels, and help you connect to your intuition using lot of tools that are available. One such tool is automatic writing, which you can practice at home. Then you can use the Spirit Keepers tarot for helping you regress your past, understand your past life records. These are all things that will help you develop your intuition and your gifts. If you do a sacred fire meditation daily, assuming that assuming that you are a multi-dimensional self and you are a galactic being, and your current lifetime is a culmination or a convergence of all the lifetimes, lifetimes that you had right from the beginning of time, then that is the best thing to do regularly to help you transgress your life towards a better understanding of yourself and raise your frequency to a higher dimension of 5D. Doing sacred fire meditation will help you choose to be an immortal being or a being of light than just follow a material physical life of three-dimensional consciousness, whereas planet Earth has itself turned into a 5D planet. The beginning of COVID itself has earmarked the need of everyone to raise their frequency, individual frequency, to help transmute the collective consciousness also to the fifth dimension, 5D frequency. Now, if you do automatic writing, that will help you understand or heal from the issues that you have with your subconscious programming or past life labels that you have any. You can choose to write things that are coming to your mind by using spirit channeling or channeling from your own soul guides, spirit guides, or ancestors. Like when we meditate, we always connect to our ancestors or people who supports us in our life's journey. They are the ones who are called guardian angels or spirit guides. You have a meditation to connect to your spirit guides or your ancestors. You can do that meditation before taking a piece of paper and start writing, start jotting down what is coming into your mind. Yesterday and today were days that were critical in terms of people having a difference of opinion of choosing whether to go by the societal belief system or whether to be in the current frequency of the planet. So the easiest way was to identify yourself with the lockdown situation and try to accept the fact that this lockdown is an example or a choice that is given to us for helping us integrate ourselves to our multidimensionality and help us understand what we are and what our purpose in this planet or lifetime is. If you are coming into surrender and self acceptance of that situation, then it will help us open our intuition and open our psychic abilities to what we are truly supposed to serve this lifetime with. And automatic writing is a tool by which we can focus on channeling from our spirit guides or ancestors what we are supposed to serve this lifetime with. Now you can take a piece of paper and meditate your spirit guides or ancestors, and you can try to channel the information that is coming into your mind. While doing this automatic writing, you should be mindful and you should raise your frequency or vibration by lighting something like a smudge stick or applying any herbal oils or aromas just to cleanse your mind and raise your vibration. And you should do it in a sacred space that you choose to sit at home to meditate, or you find solace or peace while sitting there. And sitting there with a calm mind and starting to write, you can channel actually from spirit guides what exactly that is coming into your mind. It will help you heal and come back to the now, rather than being in a timeline which you don't want to be. Because if you start people pleasing and go by the belief system that you are in, especially if you have a label of something associated with material wealth or name or fame, you try to continuously harness and go in the wrong direction, which is detrimental to you, because earth has already raised its frequency to the 5D. Now this covid situation is not going to roll back also in the near future. Now what are we supposed to do in between is, doing this kind of things, like doing a sacred fire meditation to understand our multidimensionality and our galactic past, and to understand that we are multidimensional beings who can raise our vibration to be immortal beings by using the gifts we are served to uh, we are given to serve this lifetime with. And to identify that, we can eliminate our subconscious labels, and reprogramming our mind from the old belief systems is the first task to achieve for eliminating the subconscious labels we have, which is associated with a form or a material wealth, name, fame, associated with the society, not exactly you. You tend to fall in that loop because you choose to be in the path of what the society wants you to be. Rather than that, you can choose to be yourself, and to harness that, you can start channeling from your spirit guides by taking a piece of paper and doing this automatic writing, which will help you channel from spirit guides and ancestors what you choose to be in this lifetime. Alternatively, you can use the spirit keepers tarot deck and choose to select your ancestor or a deity which you believe in, and do the past life records or your akashic reading with the help of the spirit keepers tarot. Both of these things will help you open up to your intuition and help you pick up what are the possibilities that you can serve this lifetime with. An example of doing is to understand any of our past timelines. Suppose after schooling you will be having a particular desire on doing a certain thing associated with what your life actually wanted to be. That could be an example of a timeline which can be the possible future timeline. Suppose you wanted to write a book. I'm just giving an example. At some point of your life you would have thought about it, then okay, you would not have got the time for it. This is the time right now to start doing those things, because we are in the 5D consciousness. There is no three-dimensional living nowadays. Mostly everybody are trying to create something in YouTube or Patreon, or by writing new books, or uh, doing cookery shows, or doing yoga or meditation. These are the things that people are trying to achieve right now to raise collective consciousness. Now these kind of group activities will tend to become more during this age of Aquarius, and mostly there will be lot of innovation and invention that will be happening in the fields of medicine and technology. There is one more thing: those people who are not digitally savvy, they will have a difficulty in moving forward, because this age is more suitable for people who use technology and digital products. So this is the time, if you are having elders in your family, then this is the time to help them understand and promote the awareness of being digital, because this current situation is not anyway going to change. So more people should be adapt to using mobile applications and technology that is available with us, so that they can all move into a digital world. Now even teachers and tutors, they are all streaming through YouTube channels or Zoom or Google Talk or whatever, Google Meet. That is the scene right now. So mostly whatever that was happening in classrooms are all channeled through web sessions right now. So there will be lot of healing and awareness work that will be done through using channels, and there will be lot of collective involvement in this, because mostly children and the community are going to be critical in terms of volunteering. These kind of spearheading these kind of activities will help children and elders to raise their awareness also, because they are going to be very critical in terms of how the future is going to be. Earlier also I was talking about the need of spiritual development in children, which is identified with the age of Aquarius. As mostly they are not going to get the lives we had in our during our college days or school days. So that is going to be critical in terms of what kind of spiritual development they are getting, other than the studies or the playroom sessions or group activities. So automatic writing is a thing that anyone can try to practice, to open up to their intuition and use that as healing or communicating something that the spirit guides are telling you to do. If you are awakening to any of the gifts that you are having from the past, then you can channel that and try to understand more about that gift, and try to use those gifts to raise the awareness among others, or help those gifts to do something that will help raise the vibration of the planet. Now if you do spirit channeling, you can actually channel from light beings. You can uh, listen more to what your uh, awareness is telling you, to do this channeling from light guides, because the consciousness of all the light beings is already activated in your DNA. But the only question is whether you are using it for your life purpose or not. If you want to use the consciousness of the light beings that were there in the planet from the beginning of time, then you need to set the intention that you are trying to channel from the higher dimensional light beings and you should start listening to your awareness as to what they are trying to say. Then you can tune into the frequency of what these light beings are going to tell you, and understand and channel from the light beings, from your higher self, as to what they want to tell you. So listening is a skill which you need to develop if you want to channel from higher dimensional light beings. This is something that you can do along with automatic writing. This will help you channel from spirit guides and light beings. This is an exercise which will help you focus on the 5D consciousness, because it will open you up into multiple realms of possibilities sitting here, that sacred fire meditation of uh, meditation will help you open up to your multidimensionality and the fact that you are a galactic being. Both of these are going to help you in unraveling a potential future for yourself, and to be in a timeline that you want to choose to be. I think I have spoken about timelines in one of my previous episodes. See, time. I'll tell you the concept of timeline. Suppose you are sitting here and suddenly, while going out in the road, I am meeting another person. Now I am talking to him, and he is giving me a possibility of doing something else with him. That is an example of a timeline. So you have a choice of either choosing that option or going back home. This is the example with the timeline. Suppose you are getting awake uh, to a dream that you had in the past timeline. Now suppose today you are going to make a change in yourself by using that timeline to help you switch over to a future timeline. Suppose you had a wish of you know doing something for others by writing, or preaching, or producing something on your own. If you are going to take action for that right now, then you are going to change your future timeline. But if you are only believing in what the society is telling you or want you to be, then your programming will not change. So these sort of exercises will help you unravel your future timeline and go forward in that direction which you always wanted to be. Thank you.